Hi everyone, I'm going to show you one of my favorite relationship building games that you can train your dog at home and then use out and about. Say for example, you're in a new exciting environment and your dog starts to want to pull on leash. You can reconnect with your dog with this game, Stop When You Stop. So you're getting your dog to notice your movement more, and in the environment you can reinforce your dog with opportunities to explore the environment. So you can do that on leash. Or say, for example, you're on a trail and your dog's getting a little excited and they're going further into the distance and not paying attention to your movement. You can play that game out there. So I'm going to show you how to train it inside, and then you can start to use it out and about on walks. The first step is reinforcing your dog in the position you want them at your side when you're walking on a leash, or maybe if they're off a leash, that you want them near you in a specific area like this. But if you're walking with the dog on a leash in the city and you want your dog in this position, you're going to reinforce your dog for standing stationary at your side like this, so they're not shuffling and coming in front of you. This is really going to help with any sort of leash walking exercises. You're teaching them the default position. The next step is reinforcing your dog for moving with you and stopping at your side like that. So you're going to take a step forward and reinforce your dog like this, so they're getting used to taking a step forward and then stopping. So you're feeding as you stop at first, so that it's very easy for the dog like that. Let's go. Good job. After practicing that a little bit, your dog should start to anticipate that when you stop, they're going to get reinforced for being at your side with multiple treats. So the next step is seeing if the dog will offer the behavior of stopping at your side when you stop, when they start to notice the pattern. If they haven't noticed the pattern yet, you can repeat it a little bit more. I do like to hold the treats behind my back like this so that the dog isn't following a lure, that then when you're on a walk in nature and you don't have any treats, that the dog thinks it's a completely different picture when you stop and there's no treat in the picture. So I'll hold my treats behind my back and I say, let's go. And then as I stop, good. I mark her anticipating stopping. If the dog stops out ahead of you like that, you can still mark and then just reinforce back at your side, stopped like that. And then on the next trial, you're just going to take a little step and reinforce them before they reach out ahead of you to give them the idea again. Are you ready? So I'm going to walk forwards and stop. Good. Let's go. Good. Now I don't have treats in that hand and I'm walking normally. Good. Awesome. Let's go. You want to get to the point in your training where you can walk with your dog at home and stop multiple times, where the dog is really engaging with you, so you can then use that out and about on a walk. Let's go. So I can stop. Let's go. Stop. Let's go. Stop. Let's go. And you can see that really focuses the dog in on me. For this specific game, I don't give the dog a verbal cue to stop when I stop, so they're really paying attention to my movement, but I will use a cue, let's go, to mean move with me again. Or you don't even need a verbal cue, you can just use your body movement. Now if you had a blind dog, you can use a verbal cue for both behaviors. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Awesome. Let's go. Good. If you're going to be walking more than one dog, I suggest working with each dog separately so they know the game, and then adding the dogs together inside before you attempt to work on the behavior outside, and that will save you so much frustration. So when adding dogs, remember to begin with the first step, reinforcing them where you want them to be, because it's going to be different with the other dogs. Let's go. Good. Lissy. Good. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Good. This is just a relationship game that you might do for 30 seconds to a minute during a walk when your dog gets distracted. Your walk should be about letting your dog sniff and explore, so check out my video on sniffy walks to learn more.